come across interesting debates, this is usually the one that's been done to death over and over and over and over again by every comic book nerd out there. But I'm gonna do it to death again because one reason. I love the Hulk. The Hulk is one of my favorite characters all time. And today we're gonna pit him up against Marvel's or DC's Superman, the original superhero, sorta. Hey guys, what's up? My name's Michael Lance. This is Walking Productions. Today we're going to get into the debate of whether the Hulk, at his maximum potential, can defeat Superman at his maximum potential. Now, this could possibly pertain spoilers to both Superman issues and Hulk issues, or you might learn something new. And I am not all knowledgeable about all things Superman or Hulk related, but I do, you know, try, and I'm gonna try to do it the best I can and things like that. So, let's get into it. So, Hulk versus Superman has been done both in the Marvel versus DC series and it's happened like 2 to 3 times. I think in All Access, I think, and definitely Marvel vs. DC, and in like 2 to 3 crossovers, like Spider-Man versus Superman, it happened, and in the official Hulk versus Superman from like the 1990 or 19, I think 70s, 80s. I don't know. The art was beautiful. I have the book, but that's besides the point. But personally, I think I'm biased because of the Hulk, but let's give them both an equal opportunity. So let's say we go with baseline first. Baseline Hulk versus baseline Superman. That's easily a Hulk win. Baseline Superman isn't enough to be able to keep up with the Hulk. He can fly and he's probably more versatile and smart, but the Hulk's sheer strength would be able to stomp him. However, with the speed is where Superman probably have the advantage. But the Hulk's so tough and strong that Superman wouldn't be able to keep up with him. Now, if we implied something like Heart of the Monster Hulk, which is the upgraded version of the World Breaker Hulk, we would have an interesting bout, and Superman would get crushed in one punch. His body would explode, in my opinion, like baseline Superman. However, if we amped it up to the Superman that's been in the sun for about 5 minutes, that would be interesting. If let's say Superman was in the sun for an hour and went up against Heart of the Monster Hulk, would Superman be able to win? Well, it's hard to scale due to the fact that Superman was really nerfed in that story, but we can scale it to like Superman 1 million Prime, and it's hard to determine how strong he would get in a million years. Superman 1 million Prime, he got so astronomically strong he'd be like maybe mid multiversal, not on thought robots level, but he'd be up there. But Superman with an hour to 10 minutes in there, I say he'd go from a planetary threat to maybe a solar system threat. That's still nothing to Heart of the Monster Hulk. And there's a couple other feats even before World War Hulk or Heart of the Monster Hulk where Hulk shook an entire universe with its own realms and everything like that. And it was against like uh, Urath or something. Some guy with a magnetic looking head. I don't know. He was deemed to be the strongest, and I think Hulk would easily crush a powered up Superman. Now, if we go into like Superboy Prime, Heart of the Monster Hulk could definitely hold his own, but Superboy Prime, which is a version of Superman, would crush him. But if we go with a higher version of the Hulk, like that Celestial Hulk we saw in Immortal Hulk, I think Superboy Prime would probably have his bit cut out for him. And not to mention, even beforehand, the Hulk had been mentioned by the Beyonder to be an endless amount of rage. The only thing that I think would hold him back would be if Superboy Prime or any version of Superman managed to hit him with everything they got before the Hulk got angry enough. Like, say, the Hulk did this, like you're saying now, bloodied Superman's nose and everything. And Superman's like, okay, I got to take this seriously. It puts all his energy to one hit and knocks him out. The Hulk would lose right then and there. However, if the fight goes on and they both bloody each other up and anger each other, then the Hulk would continuously get stronger. It would have to take the space to which the Hulk can survive in for a little bit, but not completely because, he is human still. But going off of that, Superman can survive in space, and if he took him to the sun, the Hulk would probably die um, if he wasn't angry enough. However, another thought that comes to mind is Superman 1,000,000 Prime. That versus the Celestial Hulk, 1,000,000 Prime easily. But the Celestial Hulk was something that was like an image from the future by the one above all, or the one below all, who turned out to be the one below all, but you know what I mean. Uh, my point is that if the Hulk was able to either become Celestial Hulk, or B, utilize all of his forms, like say he did what he did in I almost called it a manga, the comics, where he could tap into different forms. Imagine he tapping into World Breaker, Heart of the Monster, Joe Fixit, Red Hulk, and Gray Hulk. Well, Gray Hulk is Joe Fixit, but you know what I mean. If he could find a way to tap into all of them at once, he would definitely give Superman Prime, 1,000,000 Prime, a run for his money. However, I don't believe that 1,000,000 Prime would be a pushover. I definitely think that 1,000,000 Prime would win, but not push him over completely. However, the only higher level of the Hulk that I know of, which again I don't know everything, I'm not an expert, I'm just going by what I know. The only higher level of the Hulk would be one of two options: either the limitless strength, say they're in a dimension where nothing could die, and it's till they like pass out, or till they are knocked out. That would give the Hulk time, and if the fight goes on long enough, the Hulk would have an immeasurable amount of strength and would be able to eventually crush Superman. However, the only issue with that is, you have to have the no dying thing and everything like that, and you'd really just have to really speed run everything. But the highest level of the Immortal Hulk, even stronger than Heart of the Monster and all its other forms combined, would definitely be the one below all Hulk, like where the one below all has possessed the Hulk and has run amok with his body. As we've seen, he beat one below all. He beat um possessed by the one below all. He managed to beat the entire Marvel multiverse slash omniverse. He killed Franklin Richards. He killed Galactus. He even killed Metatron, who's appeared only like 2 to 3 times. Not to mention that the abilities of the Hulk were so astronomically high. I think even the Living Tribunal was killed, who is a much higher multiversal being. However, it's still arguable that, the one below all, and if the one below all is the one above all and he possesses the Hulk, it's his true vessel and everything like that. And the one below all, at the end of the Immortal Hulk, spoiler by the way, stated that the Hulk needed to exist because he is God's wrath. And he understands, and now he's a completed part of himself, which is beautiful in a symbolic and a Hulk sense. However, it also completes the journey if the one above or one below all possesses him. That would give him, and we'll go one below all possesses him. It would give him an unbridled measure of strength, like nobody in the Omniverse could challenge him. Now, you might be asking, well, what does Superman have to this? Would Superman 1,000,000 Prime win? No. He is like mid multiversal. Like, there's no feats for it. They had like a robot help recreate the universe, and he fought a star and he was killed by a multiversal entity like called the Unkindness and the new future stuff and everything like that. But the point is, he was able to be killed. Now the one below all Hulk was not able to be killed because he was part Immortal Hulk, which is something that Superman of any version would have a hard time contending with. They can knock him out and everything like that, but they could kill him, but he'd just come back. They could also trap him in hell, but then again, multiversal entity, da 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 da. You know the rules. But the only higher version of Superman, or at least the highest version that I know of, would be the um, Thought robot, and that thing is just broken when it comes to power scaling, like nuts. And basically, it would really the Thought robot fought an omniversal to higher multiversal threat and came out on top. And he still suffered damage, which means he could be defeated potentially. But he's still awaiting the greater challenge. Could that be the one below all or the one above all Hulk? I think so. I think if they got into a fight, it would end the Omniverse and it would leave them just battling for all eternity. And that's not me being biased because, oh, well, the Hulk would lose or da 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 da, or the Superman would lose. It's literally an omniversal entity versus another higher multiversal omniversal entity. Like it's just not something feasibly um, possible to debate that an omniversal person can kill another omnipotent person. It don't work like that. That's not how omnipotence works. However, it does bring the question: who do I think would win overall? Out of most cases, I think the Hulk, but the Superman does win a fair share of cases. Thought Robot, Superman versus like the omnipotent Hulk that I talked about, definitely would be like a multiverse to omniverse ending threat. But anyways, guys, that's just my thoughts and opinions on this whole debate. I love doing this. I wish I could do more Hulk content. I might do a Hulk DBZ crossover for fun. Also to the people who are asking where's End of Days, it's coming out soon. I've just got to write the finale part of it, and I think y'all are gonna be pleasantly surprised. But yeah. Anyways, guys, please do like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment down below if you're new, or if you have a debate slash what if you'd like me to do. If you watched my previous video, you know that I'm trying to see if the whole debate commentary slash what if thing could be the thing for me and easier and people enjoy it more. And I'll do what ifs like once a week. But, anyways, guys, if you disagree with that, feel free to tell me. I'll listen. But I hope you enjoyed this debate. Tell me your opinions in the comment section below. Alrighty, guys. Have a wonderful day.